everyone, and thank you for coming back to Dale Chanel's 48th World, where we do the bold and the beautiful recaps and reviews of their TV hit soap opera show. We're going to be going over the one that aired on Friday, January 6th, 2017, 1:30 Eastern Standard Time Zone. I had to go to work, guys. And it was inclement weather up here in Atlanta, Georgia, or down here in the dirty, dirty South. Okay, so when I taped it, it seems like, well, I know y'all heard about that incident with the Delta employee, or it was on Delta Airlines, and some guy went and just lost his mind and started shooting up people and injuring people. I think they had some fatalities, but that's neither here nor there about my soap opera. I was just giving y'all the little clips. And so when I was taping it to be able to come home and watch it that evening and, put out my video, it was so much coverage on just that footage. I really didn't have the footage, y'all. I was mad. So I had to take some time and look through some other videos and some other sources. And I just went on to CBS app, shot them out for soap operas or just CBS shows that show on the television or on TV. And then they put it where you can go back and recatch it or, review it on your own at your leisure sometime on the road. You just got to go to CBS apps. I'm giving them what do you call it? A courtesy shout out. But it is what it is. Anyway, and that's how I caught up on the soaps for Bold and the Beautiful. But moving on, we go right on to that first scene because I'm telling you, I done gave my $1 million puppet a new name to go along with that $1 million puppet name. Honey, she is bought and paid for $1 million, baby. Okay, we forget about puppet because we know who pulling the strings. Master puppeteer is none other than Eric. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, oh my God, this is just too much. Too much. I mean, Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, Valentine's Day, every other romantic holiday that you share with a couple was all rolled up into one. And then gave her a branding. She got her own cosmetic and perfume line, and then gave her some startup seed money. $1 million. Okay, that's why her name will forever be bought and paid for $1 million baby. Cause she rolling like that, y'all. She rolling. It's all about her. This episode is all about her. Cause I just could not damn believe it. It's just like money over money over money. Long, deep pockets money running. $1 million don't mean jiggity jack to them, meaning the elite, because it's just overflowing. You could mess up $2 billion and they still got reserve. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're gonna move into that first scene. We have it where we have bought and paid for $1 million baby is listening to Spencer Man in the background. Man, she listening to him, but she ain't really listening to him because she daydreaming about where has her life that she wanted to live gone to. Well, when you want to surround yourself and be in the midst of power, greed, fortune, and fame, you're gonna start living in a fishbowl, and you're gonna have less and less oxygen to breathe because it's not your life anymore that you're living. It's other people such as your arch nemesis at one time, Mama Bear, aka Double Mama. You remember her? Oh, okay. Spencer Man Mama. I'm sure you ain't forgot about her, even though she's singing your praises and giving you all of this wealth and desireness for being a part of the elite, and you're actually being a mover and shaker at this time. But it's gonna be short lived because you didn't really work for it. You were just giving it. So anything that's given to you so quickly, you really didn't have any aspects of having a tie-in to it to build up the momentum and the revenue. It's gonna be easily taken. Easy come, easy go. That's what I say. All right. Moving on. She's daydreaming, y'all. Daydreaming about Bozo the Clown. All right. They both make small talk, meaning Spencer Man and her. Then none other than bought and paid for tells Spencer Man to go ahead of her to the meeting that they're supposed to have with Mama Bear, Double Mama, and the master manipulator, Eric Forster. Okay? Or the master puppeteer. However, but he's becoming to be the master of the masters manipulator to me. Because he's doing too much, and it's just all too much. Okay? It's just like, just put a fork in it, it's done. You cannot keep going down the same storyline plot of making this man like evil incarnate. Okay? So we move on. We go to Bozo the Clown. Yes, yes, Bozo the Clown. He's talking to Rusty Dusty about bought and paid for, slipping away, slipping away from him. He can just feel it. That's what he said. I said, how do you can believe it? Because it's finna come to fruition. She desires money, power, and prestige over any relationship, okay? Meaning personal. She want to dib and dab into it, but that's not her life. That's not what she's about. She's about that power and that dollar bill. And I'm not talking about or you got dollar bill Spencer. We ain't talking about Bill Spencer. We talking about her having her own dollar what do you call it? Gurjet bills and sales and stuff. I just made that up. It don't make no sense, but just flow with me, people. Okay. Anyway, he just feels like she's slipping like the hours through the time. What is that? The sand, what is it? Sand slipping through the hourglass of time. These are the days of our lives. I just thought I'd put that pun in it because I remember that from way back when. Days of Our Lives. Y'all remember that show, The Hourglass, is sinking in that old sorry ass old time music. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I never watched the show, but I always liked it how they came on and the images that they gave y'all with that. Yes, that's how it's slipping. Just like what that show with the flying monkeys. Um, Toto. What that show? Wizard of Oz. You remember when the Wicked Witch of the West had the hourglass. She had turned it up, and that was gonna be her time in her living. Once it had got to rock bottom on the other side, she would be dead by that time. At least that's what it was. That's what it is. Huh? Yeah, I think Lily had a piece of it. She interrupted me, y'all, when I'm doing my filming. What's wrong with her? Or my recording, I should say. Well, it's a little bit of both. I'm giving y'all visuals, so I guess it's about the same, huh? But anyway, roll with me. I'm doing sidebars as well. But yeah. He said that time she's slipping through his hand. I'm like, she never was yours, man. She never was yours. Okay, you couldn't keep her in 3 marriages. What makes you think you can just keep her in a monogamous relationship? And then she's doing it with your brother. Ooh, how nasty is that? But anyway, Russell Dustin said, "Hey, I'm gonna fix it." But he already tell Russell Dust, you need to do something. You need to fix this. I'm like, man, you are not a man. You are not even a small man. You are, what are you? What is he, Bozo? What is he, Bozo, Sean? What Bozo clown here? He ain't no man. He has no backbone. He has no bass in his voice. He's just, a spirit, I guess, that has no essence. Nothing. Oh, I can't stand him. Like, how you gonna ask another man to help you out with a female problem? And then your soon-to-be father-in-law, that you was father-in-law 3 times removed. I don't understand it. Bozo Klein, I don't understand it. You just never will upgrade in my life. You would never upgrade. I understand. Whining Bozo the Clown. I gotta have to find something else to add to Bozo the Clown because you just not. Oh, I can't even recall what I want to call you because it's something else I want to add onto your name. Because you don't forget this being just ludicrous and just crazy and just all willy nilly. It's something else. You just, I'm gonna think of the word. I'm gonna think of the word before this episode ends, or probably next time I come to you. I'm gonna have to give him another name. I gotta look in the dictionary or the SARS or something because he's something. He's something other than Bozo the Clown. But anyway, we move from there. We go to Master Manipulator. He's telling Double Mama about the encounter he had with Rusty Dusty. And of course, Double Mama's wanted to know what it was all about, seeing if Rusty Dusty's dropping dime on her behind her back so she can go and do her little spin on things, like a PR move. Damage control, in other words. But Master Manipulator said, I don't want to talk about it. He don't want to talk about it because the whole situation was her, and he told Rusty the Dusty to go get him some proof. He need proof. Show and prove. That's what Master Manipulator told his stepson. I need some evidence before I come even think I'm going to turn against my sweet double mama bear. And so Rusty Dusty said, I'm going to get you your proof. But don't say I didn't tell you. And just say I didn't tell you. Because it ain't going to be sugar and cream and lollipop drops. It ain't going to be all of that, Dad. It's going to be some horror, some horrific things going on that might make you go to your grave sooner than you think. Okay, sooner rather than later, Dad. He said, I don't want to talk about it. And she's like, okay, the tone of his voice short, like, okay, I ain't gonna mess with this man. If it's just long as Rusty Dusty didn't drop down about telling him I was naked and all this. But yeah, he really did. He hinted to naked truth. He just didn't go into the truth because it would have made him be in a bad light too. So he didn't want to prolong that. He just wanted all to crash at one time and then everything go up in smoke. Yes, and we'll just have to see who comes out the remnants of all that smoke, charred disaster that's awaiting for all of you all. Okay, and then Eric moves on to saying something else, talking about something else. Then somehow they both get bought and paid for $1 million baby and Spencer Man and trying to get them together. Now again, double mama showing her horns. She's definitely put the icing on the cake when she said, "Oh, we have to get bought and paid for moved in this house. We got to put them back together. They must be back together. She cannot go back to Bozo the Clown." So then we have bought and paid for on the phone talking to her brother Thomas. What did I name him, y'all? I think I named him No Man. Oh, follow the leader, Thomas. I know I had something, y'all. She would call and follow the leader to let him know that she was back at his digs and when he gonna be coming home, whatever, because she already got it occupied. But she just says temporary, evidently. I don't know what he doing. Well, he must be filming on other projects or taking some needed time off with his reality family. I don't know, because they ain't got him back. Maybe they pay him enough to cover him for a season. I don't know, but he ain't back, y'all. He's still supposed to be, I guess, in New York with Caroline. And what was Caroline's name I gave her? Can't Be Without a Man, Caroline. Yeah, that's what it was. And her family. So they're kind of like fade to black at this time. But she gonna let him know she back at his loft and thanking him for letting her stay there. I'm like, how can you thank family members for letting you stay when you ain't really got nobody living with them anyway? It ain't like follow the leader Thomas was there. Yeah, it was just it's too much. Too much. And again, bought and paid for should have enough revenue to get her own place. She should not be living with no one or on no one. That's just being a woman. And she calls herself a CEO. Oh, it's only in paper. It's not in real life. Because a CEO is not going to be living with their family unless they have like a compound, a huge mansion where you got 20 some plus rooms. So you in one level of the house. You don't know what's going on in the level of the house. That y'all do intercom systems and stuff of that nature. But the natural part of the way is y'all really have y'all family on your own. Everybody have their own separate house, apartment, condo, whatever you want to see it. But how times are getting now, we're going to probably have to live like the Asians do. And they really enjoy living with generations on generations and generations under one roof. And it's not because they want to. It's not because they have to. It's because they want to. And I admire that in the Asian community. But it is what it is on that little take a sidebar note. So we move from that situation. Then what's her name? Got her name that quick. Uh, Bought and paid for. She is still daydreaming about the beach house and being on the beach with Bozo the Clown and them running toward each other like they ain't seen each other in years and years, and all that. So okay, so choose your poison then, honey. You either want to take the red pill, or you want to take the blue pill, or you want to take the green pill or the white pill. I don't know. But it's all about being conscious of your desires and your needs and just keeping power, greed, and lust out of it. Do you want to live the humdrum life of being with the man you love, y'all building whatever it is that y'all want to build with each other, meaning your own business, your own relationship, building a family, or you want fortune, fame, and profits all the time, and just a little slim pickings of the personal thing with a relationship. Pick your poison, girl. You can't have both. Pick your poison. Okay, then we leave. We go back to Bozo the Clown. He's talking about Rusty Dusty getting back on his plan of action to expose Devil Mama. And Rusty Dusty is, going full steam ahead. He said he ain't pulling off no stops after the meet he had with his dad. He ain't got time for it. He finna run it all in the ground and whatever burn, let it burn. Don't put no water on it. Just let it burn until it just burns itself out. That's what Rusty Dusty says. He's going full-fledged here. He forget Brooke, forget the family, forget him being CEO. He finna tear Quinn down. If he go down burning into the cements of hell, he taking her screaming and hollering along with him. That's what he said, y'all. That's what he said. Okay. Then we go back to Devil Mama. She's telling Master Manipulator to absolutely force bought and paid for to come to live with them. She has no alternative. She must come. That's what we need to devise our plan on now. And of course, I wish he had some amnesia because he's just looking like a damn fool. Master manipulator, seasoned ass is just looking like a fool. Everything she say, oh, okay, honey, I do it. When you want it done, how you want it done, I pay for it too. I'm tired of him. I'm like, somebody give me a boot and let me throw it at him and let him hit him upside the head and let him fall to sleep. Okay? Because I'm sick of him. I'm so sick of him. I'm sick of him. Like, get down somewhere. Go find your brother. He's running around the international global world just viewing women, looking at women, sleeping with women, and just having a hell of a good time. He ain't worried about no damn fashion house or no kind of house going on. He just chilling in the cut, you know. Why don't you go somewhere with Quinn and just evaporate somewhere in the Pacific somewhere. And she show us when you done came back and she pregnant or something like that. And she talking about some heirs to the throne. That's what you need to do. I'm tired of you, Papa Bell. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. Whew. But anyway, he gets all into her little, mood, and he's like, I'm trying here, I'm trying here. I went back to them 70 and 60 movies where the wife be telling the husband out, he's like, okay, okay. And like Leave It to Beaver moments. Oh, okay. Then after all of that goes on, Bottom paid for a come on stroll through the door at the mansion. Say, okay, let's just go and get this meeting together so we can adjourn it so I can go and be on my personal time. Because, Granddad, I don't care what you're saying. This is a business meeting. That's not on the agenda to talk about anything personal. But, ooh, how personal it does get before this episode ends. Okay? Then Wyatt goes on upstairs, man, get up and pitch his little spiel. He got a box full of goodies in there. And I'm trying to figure out what's that rumbling and tumbling in that box. You know what I'm saying? What else has he gotten going on? Damn Spencer, man, he know he like his daddy dollar bill. He gonna make him some coin, whether he get the relationship or not. He gonna make him some coin. Okay? So that's true bread, one of a kind. Dollar Spencer man. Bill Spencer, dollar bill son. That's his first one. And he got all the attributes as his dad. Because Bozo the Clown. The way he put his ass on the phone to rehabilitate ex-cons or ex-substance abuse people. That's what he need to be put on a huge ass estate and work with those kind of people. That's humanitarian philanthropy type work he need to be doing. Because he's way out of his league and he's just looking a hot mess. Oh, he over a hot mess. He look like a piece of shit running around now. I can't stand it, y'all. I can't stand it. But anyway, moving on for now. What's the name? Spencer Man up there pitching the idea up in the mansion. And all the people in attendance is Mama Bear and Papa Bear. Like, what kind of shit is this? I thought we were supposed to have a board meeting. I thought the directors of the board, there's hosts, the stakeholders or force creation. You have that kind of shit when you have a big conversation like that. You know what I'm saying? And you're supposed to get approval before you go all willy-nilly time to do something unless you're using your own coin. You know what I'm saying? And we know Spencer Man ain't rolling like that. He could roll like that, but it's going to cost him. It's going to cost because his dad don't want some percentages. Anybody else that's putting their own hard money in, investing, they don't want their percentages. And I'm like, now where did he get all this money from? He talking about the branding somebody. I said, thought we were just talking about making Stephanie look good in the eyes of her social media viewers and making her look to be a serious entity in the business world. Because, business world has always been a male dominant field. Okay, I don't care how much you try to say women can do this, do that. It's still that glass ceiling, that invisible ceiling that they already know. Because you are a woman, you are not going to get but so far. Okay, it's this point it is. This is what it is, y'all. Look at Hillary. Okay, we thought she was going to be president. And look who we got up there. Trumpety Trump. Trumpety Trump is up there with his bad weave of a toupee. Okay, so you just follow with me there. Because I ain't going no further into politics because I don't discuss politics or religion with anybody. I just make the obvious stand out. Okay, anyway, we go on. We just going to go on, okay? So he pretty much going to get his pitch. And before he's over with, God dog it, that damn master manipulator started telling Stephanie she got to come and live with them in order to be able to reap any of the benefits they're trying to sow on her ass. And I would have been like, forget you, fuck you all, in the nicest way I can possibly say it. But I got to go. And Battle Man, take your $1 million back and your CEO title. I'm done. Deuces, by. And that would have been a black version to it, y'all. That would have been a black version. If they ever asked me to review their show or give them some hints, God damn it, that's what I would have did. I would have just twisted them all up. They would have me fucked up. They would have me fucked up. I would have had Stephanie, her Caucasian ass, talking Asian, blackness, Indian, Hebrew, all that in one little third line. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't up. The ratings would have went up that day. It would have went up. Okay, but then when we go to commercial, we fall back to plain black. We come back. Hey, we on Rusty Dusty and Bozo the Clown. Still talking about bought and paid for. See, they don't know all the goodies she done been bestowed upon. They don't know y'all, but if they knew, I guess Rusty Dusty would come up there with a what kind of construction truck we just tear down a house. Yeah, he'll go hire his own demolition crew and come up on that match and just tattle it the fuck down. Like my mama not living, she designed this house. She picked the area for this house. Then my mama house. Out here all of them moving out because we would demolish that whole thing. Then I'm like, okay, Rusty Dustin lost his mind. Yes, he's not going to jail, but he's going away to the loony bin. But that would have been a true pleasure of entertainment for me. Yes, that big wrecking ball that looked like some zillion tons of fun. Yes, it would have went right straight through and it would have towed Queen's portrait shit off the wall. That was the first thing that would go down. And I like, swing low, sweet chariot. That's what would have happened that day, y'all. I'm telling you. But they going on talking, making little banter conversations. Rusty Dusty and Bozo the Clown. And they trying, Bozo the Clown still trying to find the method of Mama Bear's madness, but he can't. Nobody understands her madness but her own. Okay? And the people that live inside her, whoever she want to give to us at what given time, all right? Then Rusty Dusty is playing like he 007. He gonna they playing the 007 music too. Like he finna go save a whole family. I'm like, this is not save a whole time, Rusty Dustin. It's not save family time. It's trying to save your ass and your legacy is basically what you're trying to do. But it's going to fail. It's going to fail miserably. Then we go back. We go back to bought and paid for $1 million baby. She has made it. She's understood the pitch. But why it goes on to throw another little trick of his trade, he done branded $1 million baby. He done branded her, y'all. He done went behind her back, took it amongst himself, became the marketing person, the PR person, the HR person, the founding person, and the issuing out the money person. He done went all over the CEO head. He done went behind the scenes and talked to Mama Bear and Papa Bear about branding Steffi. The whole essence of Steffi in the shape and form of cosmetics and perfume. I'm like, no, wait a minute. I thought we were a fashion house. Fashion house, far as most, we dealing strictly with clothes, gowns, suits, anything for the modern woman. And we might sneak a peek and get some tuxedos in there for the men and they look casual wear. But that's pretty much as we don't went. But we pretty much to the echelon crowd, the elite, the contour people that only want one fashion, meaning they paying a hell of a lot of money and they better not see nobody coming out with their same fashion type of industry. When do we go to cosmetics? I'm thinking I'm having a flashback of being on The Young and the Restless. Now they known for cosmetics. You know what I'm saying? So how the hell are we trying to go float between the two soap operas now? It's confusing the hell out of me. I thought I was on Young and the Restless when I was watching this Bold and the Beautiful episode when they talking about brand and stuff with some cosmetics and some perfume line. Like what the fuck? Okay. Are we going back over across the seas to get Jabot involved? Jack? And all his willy-nilly and stuff, and Victor Newman. I don't understand, people. But anyway, they do partake in casting on each other's shows from time to time. So I can appreciate that. Thank God I am on that team as well. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Where they getting this information from? So I'm kind of abreast. I'm kind of abreast of what they doing, y'all. I am. Okay. Thought I'd just give y'all a lifeline of what they trying to do. But anyway, yes. Spencer Man done got her favorite fragrance. Been working with his mama and his father-in-law behind the scenes. Manipulation, can you smell it? It's in full effect. Okay? And it's on 10,000 going stronger. So they introduced her. They show her this video of some clips he had made for her for something else, but he just had an inclusion of all of it. And then it's going to bring out her brand called Steffi. I said, you meant to say bought and paid for. Okay, that's what the thing should have said. Bought and paid for and giving you limitless amount of fragrances because the shit is smelling and it ain't smelling good. Okay, cause when can you spot what do you call it, fragrance up shit? Nobody can fragrance up no feces. It still stinks, and that's pretty much the whole deal. Kit and caboodle. They have bought her. They have filled her head up with all of this song and dance. All what she gonna get, with the major prize being Spencer Man and her marriage. If she don't get it, she don't get any other prizes. She just get this other little weird box. That's behind curtain number 4. Because you just be 3 curtains, but they don't get her 4. Man, she gonna lose it all. If she don't come back to the fold, they all live together, they stay together, they motivate each other together. I mean, I don't know what kind of planet Eric Forrester is on, or where they trying to play his career to in this show. Because he's talking, we all need to get together. We all need to live together. We need to eat, talk, and breathe each other. I'm like, nah, that's just too much. That ain't even seem like it should be. What is it, Sean? It should be something. That's the something don't feel normal. It don't feel normal. It don't seem normal, and it don't sound normal. It's all wrong in every innate sense of being a person, an individualist. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Anyway, it's just like they're just trying to clone everybody to be somebody else and not themselves. And that's a shame. And I would not have never expected that from Eric Forrester. I mean, you could be butt crazy over a woman. You could be smelling up her ass and don't know how to get out of it. But you just be affected. Don't be bringing your children into it, or any part of the family member. Just go on and cut their share, sell the company, and get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? But that's just too much damaging. Too much damaging going on. Brandon, Steffi. Okay? And then first she was like, you went on my head, you did all this, you did. Let's go back. Let's really feel, and let's get you to understand what title you hold. You only have a paper and pen title. You don't hold the real title bought and paid for. When are you gonna learn that? When are you gonna learn that? Oh, maybe I need Rick and Rick to come in and refresh your memory of what you really do. You don't do nothing. It's just in paper. That's it. Not in practice and not in the knowledge of having millions of years experience in the apparel industry. Yes, you wore the clothes, you were part of the family, you understood some of the techniques, but to run a fashion house successfully, no ma'am. You're going around here playing social media junkie, taking snips and snapshots of your sexuality. That doesn't make a well-groomed, in the mind, stable-headed person to run a zillion-dollar company as Forrester Creations. So you're getting punked, girl. You're getting punked. What's that show called, Punk? Yeah, okay. You're on that punk show right now. But anyway, it is what it is. You're bought and paid for. And you don't have the stamp of approval. Okay. And I'm like, what? Okay, wait a minute. Now, why she can't come up with her own branding name? Honey, they done gave her $1 million check to start her branding of her new cosmetic line, even though it's going to be something that Eric still has his clutches in because he wrote up the contract, signed the contract for her. It's still under the same umbrella of Forrester Creations. So, see, that ain't even her baby. So, if she decides that she don't want to do this, she can't even capitalize on what they branded in her name. They own that. They already bought and paid for it, and they bought and paid for her. The only stipulation for her, and then I forgot about the piece of resistance. They told her if she come on back into the fold now, the fold, like they doing a ritual on her mind or something. Okay, they said they'll give her. Eric said, "Well, he dead and gone. She can have the full company, lock, stock, and barrel, and she can have a house, the mansion that he's trying to force her to come live back in. She can have all of that for one solid price. The price being her coming back into her marriage with Spencer Man and never leaving him unless it be a death situation. That's pretty much that's the price she has to pay for all of this they want to throw on her. Her soul, pretty much. That one daughter said her soul, her whole essence of who she is. She can't have none of this. She can't have a $1 million annual salary. She can't have the $1 million seed money to start her own branding of Steffi Cosmetics and perfume. She can't have the CEO position. She can't have the mansion one day or have even the company, period, after her grandfather leave. Unless she sells her soul and say, okay, I'm going to stay in my marriage. I'm going to make y'all happy. Fuck what I want. I don't give a shit. At least I got money, power, and fame and greed. Yeah. And I got a man who can have sex good, I guess, but you know, it is what it is. I don't think he all of that. But yeah, that's all she has to do, love. Give up her soul, pretty much, and her essence of who she is. Okay? So I dropped that bomb on y'all. Who would take it? Who would take? I'm like she's some kind of cover girl. I'm like, damn, go on to cover girl cosmetics then, and buy their asses out. Give me something to snack on, cause this full fuckery shit y'all giving me, it ain't worth a shit. Okay, it ain't worth a shit. I go to commercial, or we go to commercial. We come back. We have Rusty Duster expresses his concern about bought and paid for his mindset as well. He said, yeah, I can see her getting pulled in for all the stuff they trying to throw at her, but it ain't gonna work. The Bozo Clown is talking about Double Mama. Talking about how she don't solidify herself of power, fame, money, and influence. And then she got the major person, which is Papa Bear, on her side. How can we win? I'm like, that's what we. It has never been a we Bozo the Clown. It's been I. And I'm so tired of you. I am so tired of you. They mess with me. They mess with my livelihood. They mess with my relationship. That's how I've been here. You ain't been on no team. You just as manipulative as the rest of them. You want what you want when you want, and you want Stephanie to behave however you want her to behave when you tell her to behave. So I'm like, who's manipulating who? Okay, all y'all asses manipulating each other, and all y'all need to go straight to hell. But anyway, we move on from that situation. Oh, okay. We go to bought and paid for. She's looking at the perfume. She's looking at the cosmetic line. She's smelling her lilac perfume that Spencer Man and Mama Bear had worked on for her. She said, oh, it smells like lilac. That's my perfect scent. And she's looking at Devil Mama like, uh-oh, you done got her. She done bit the poison apple. You done got her hook, line, and sinker. She has been paid for the contract. The blood contract has been signed. Yes, it has. And you have her. All of her. Okay? Then Eric presents her with a beautiful fake ass check. I mean, I'm like, what kind of check is that? What kind of personal check is that? But it had $1 million paid to bought and paid for. Yes, it was. That's her seed money, y'all. That is her seed money to start her branding of her cosmetics line. Okay? Then we have Bozo the Clown looking at past photos of him and Steffi. He daydreaming about their past time together. I said, you know, Mama Bear was right. She told you better enjoy her sex and her time well spent, because she ain't going to be yours for long. She ain't going to be yours for long. And surely it'll come to true. If only you knew Bozo the Clown, what they were trying to position her with now. Because she has to be a strong ass woman. She might have to fight through everything in hell and high water to come back to get you and say she didn't want all that. She turned it down for love. You know, and it's hard these days for people to just go for love. You know what I'm saying? It ain't impossible. It's not impossible. But only a few people understand that they're going to give up a whole lot to have the love of their life with them, and they just be living however. But at least they got love, if nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And no, $1 million baby ain't about that life. So it'll surprise the hell out of me if she shot and give up all that and run back to your ass. It would shock the shit out of me. I'd have fall out on the floor. Okay, and stop calling you Bozo the Clown. But until that time, you will always be Bozo the Clown. If I might have to give you another name too. And she will always be bought and paid for $1 million baby. Puppet. Okay. Then we go where Rusty Dusty tells Swiss Man, it's not over yet. Okay, don't give up. Don't give up hope. Keep hope alive. Okay, he's trying to encourage Bozo the Clown. I'm like, there's no encouragement there. He's a naysayer. Bozo the Clown naysayer. I'm not sure you use that, Sean. You think naysayer Bozo the Clown? Okay, because he always naysayer. He ain't got nothing positive going on with him unless it's about him and Black Widow. Okay, but naysayer Bozo the Clown questions Rusty Dustin's ability to get the job done. I'm like, how can you question anybody, Bozo the Clown, about getting the job done when you have been doing poorly yourself? Are you serious? Get off the screen, man. Get off my freaking screen. Okay, then we go back to bought and paid for. She's looking at everything they're giving her with the question mark, will she take it? Because she's going to have to give up something else. She calls herself loving to the core. Yes, she's looking at the brand of the cosmetics. She's looking at Eric, and Eric gonna sit there and unveil, what do you call it? Unveil a portrait of her. Yes, who done made a portrait? And it's one of them portraits that I did on my pictures of Steffi long time ago. So I think the writers are getting my videos. So y'all keep sending it to them and say, get that woman a job. But I want to work for myself. I just consult. I don't want to be on the studio. You know, I'd be on the payroll, but I don't want to, I don't want to go to LA. I ain't trying to move up there. No, no, no. Okay. But if they want to use some of my ideas, they're going to pay me. They're going to pay me now because my consulting is not for free. Okay. It's only for you all and for me. All right. And I get my little check from YouTube, okay? Pay your bill here too. It ain't that much, but hey, we keep growing. We keep growing. I could come into something global, international. But I am international now because some of my videos, I'm already in the almost $1 million views, 1 million views. So pray for me. I might exceed that before summertime. Okay, but anyway, enough of me. More about the story. We have oh yeah, he done unveiled this pretty picture of Steffi. Talking about you can have this for your soul also if you come back to Spencer Man. Yes, you can have this and all of your dreams will come true if you stay in your marriage with Spencer Man. I will sign over my $1 million mansion or probably $1 zillion mansion because of real estate going up. It ain't tanked no more. You can have this lock, barrel, and stock. You can have my company that I will will solely to you if you only come back to Spencer Man. Will you take it? I don't know. But you won't get it unless you come back to Spencer Man. All right. So she just looking crazy as all get out. She's looking at the portrait. She's looking at the $1 million seed money to start her own business, her own brand, but it's still locked up under the umbrella of Forrester Creations. Eric did that thing. Okay. Then she has the opportunity to win her family estate, which is going to be some very good, healthy revenue for her if she ever think about selling it. Then she got the company that she already runs, but she get to own the company if Eric Forrester dies. And I'm like, well, you don't really per se own it because you got so many other people got shares in it. You see what I'm saying? So you still got a little stipulations there, but you're just looking at all this wealth, fortune, and fame, and you just don't know what to do about poor little Bozo the Clown. He's really becoming secondary, third dairy, fourth dairy, fifth dairy. He's really coming to oblivion. He's not really close to you no more, is he? Ooh, I know your head is spinning, girl. I know your head is spinning. But the only stipulation to it, she has to come back and live with them in the mansion, meaning him and Quinn and Wyatt. She has to stay in her marriage with Wyatt and get rid of Liam. And everything will be happy. I'm sure a lot of signatures will be going on and legally taken care of through their lawyer, Carter. So it cannot be broken once you sign. No, 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 or you lose it all and then some. Okay, and then Spencer Man, towards the last and final episode of the scene, he confesses to loving her so much, so much. He wants the marriage to work, work, work. Then you got the two arch nemesis in the back because they really have become not family anymore. They have really become her PO officer. What do you call it? Patrol officer? What do you call them? Parole officers in the back. They ain't family no more. That's parole officer number 1 and number 2. And Spencer Man just pretty much is her handler. Okay, so yes, she's zombified. She don't know what to do, y'all. She don't know what to do. And I was so excited about this episode because I went over 30. I went over 7 minutes from the show just airing for 30 minutes. Okay, I don't know how I did it, but like I said, it was exciting. It gave me entertainment. Woo, and I laughed about all the many door prizes she got. Wonder which one she's gonna pick, y'all. Which one? Okay. But that was my spiel on the Bold and the Beautiful. That ad on Friday, January the 6th. Hope you enjoyed it because I love this one. I'm telling you, it's going into the archives, y'all. Archives of fucking foolery. Okay, fucking foolery shit. Okay. Y'all have a great weekend. Talk to y'all on Monday for more Bold and the Beautiful. Bye.